You know what people are picking up on?
What's that?
This is weird. People are picking up on a tunnel below there. Here's the wild
tunnel.
thing. Yeah. So the architect who built this place, from the little research I did, he was a famous architect and he built tunnels with all the places he built. Is there a tunnel down there?
Yes. Charles Bulfinch, the architect of this building.
Yeah.
He also designed the national capitol after the War of 1812. And he was in charge of building the tunnels under Washington, D.C. Salem is known for its tunnels. They connected a lot of the businesses, and a lot of these businesses were hand in hand with each other, doing a lot of sort of underhanded things, literally underground shady businesses. There's also a bullion vault, the largest and most protected vault in the bank.
Yeah.
Both of those are cinder blocked over. We are going to break through them, but for the time being, they have been cinder blocked over. That was done during the 40s to keep the boys in the home from, running through tunnels and getting caught in vaults. In the basement, there is connections to some of the other banks. Right across the street was the original Salem Customs house. We know that there is a secondary vault in the basement because the vault that we have on the first floor, we had an architect come in who said, you can't build 2-foot thick granite on the ground unless you have at least as deep a foundation on top of it to support that, because you can't just build that on muddy New England ground.
Right.
So there's a bullion vault underneath, and we do have references to it in some documents, but it's covered over.
So I need to let Courtney know that there's stuff coming in. I mean, the people writing the comments, they see something beside you. So 2 people have said they see something beside you. They see shadows moving around you. Somebody suggested that these tunnels are hiding bodies. Somebody else, the pixels that Dean saw, Joshua M. Hill says, I saw the pixel. So Dean, you're not the only one getting that.
I just heard too, right while you were talking, back in this area right here.
Yeah.
Inside the room with me, I heard 2 footsteps behind me.
Mm-hmm. What? Inside the room or outside the door?
No, inside the room with me. Like it was from way over in the corner over there.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people picking up shadow figures and stuff. I keep on my eyes keep on going towards that doorway. There's some movement there. And I don't know if there's going to be anything behind. Is there a staircase behind the door as well? Or
that's not a door.
Oh, that's not a door?
That's not a door.
What is that?
That's a bookshelf. But
it looks like a door.
There's a door right here that I kept seeing right behind now my head, like right here.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, the bookcase just looked like a door or something.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's
some movement. Yeah, lower left for my monitor, which I'm now replacing because this is ridiculous. Is now there was something in the bookshelf over your corner, and you heard 2 footsteps
from the bookshelf.
I'd watch for a portal. Revan JJ says, hello all. I've seen 2 shadows behind her back. First on the left, and then 2 minutes ago, her back right, blacker than black. And listen, Courtney, when you get the black shadows, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Right. And on this, like what I'm seeing on my screen where I'm looking right here, this should not be like, there's windows right here with lights outside. So why is this black right here?
That's a good question. It looks like you're in a blacked out room. Do you want to change positions so that if that behind you?
Haley Castellano is saying someone conjured something and it's coming from that doorway, but it doesn't make sense to me because this thing is not something I'm familiar with. It's ugly, deformed, human-like lower half from the chest down. Lion head with a beak. Lion head with a beak.
Beak. Isn't that?
Wait. I remember a lion from this. What's going? What happened with the lion? What's the lion connection to this place?
Christian Marcus, a lion connection, a lion beak.
There's a sphinx behind me, but now that I'm in this room in the dark and we're like attempting to contact them, suddenly the feeling around here is very chaotic. Like so many different things are coming up to me all at once. And I said that earlier, where it felt like they were playing a game, running up to me, you know, touching me and running away. But it feels like just in this one room, like same thing. Like I keep getting the cold chills up the back of my whole back. That area back here where people are seeing things, that's where I was hearing the scratching from earlier. And it was not small scratches. It was not like something adjusted. It was like the whole wall. It went down. The whole wall. It happened 2 times. And that's over in this corner. And these are not small walls. These ceilings are very high.
Yeah, this room looks really large.
Is it possible to put the K2, if we could station the K2 on that bookshelf and you return to your same seating just to see if there's any sort of interaction with the K2? If you could station it.
I don't know if you're going to be able to, it's further away from me than it looks. I don't know if we're going to pick up the K2 over there, but let me see if I can find a spot to put it. Hold on.
Okay.
Because if there's a lot of action going on there, I would like to see if maybe if the K2 will pick it up in that area.
Wow, that is farther away. Wow, that's a huge library.
That is there.
Yeah, you're right. That's an optical illusion for sure. We can see, yeah. If it goes to red, I'm pretty sure we'll see it.
It's on orange. It's going up to orange right now. But that's the other thing. That's the other strange thing. And I used this K2 meter on our last investigation, the same one, and it worked perfectly. And this whole time, and I don't know if maybe it has something to do with it. I know we were talking about the geomagnetic storm, and I know where we are, we got an alert that we may be able to see the aurora borealis tonight and tomorrow, which is very rare that it comes down this far. But I don't know if that, like, this has been up to orange basically the whole time I've been sitting here.
Courtney, we have some comments coming in. Somebody, Reverend JJ says, is there any severe cold in those areas? Can she walk the same right to left I saw? I just feel like she will feel some cold spots, very cold.
It's cold all down my back right now.
Haley Castellano picked up on AB6, ABR6. She said, wait, ABRAX. So I don't know if that means anything. ABRAX. So if that comes in for something.
I saw a comment down there right now, you know, the Egypt comment.
Yeah.
And over in this corner, I'm wondering if maybe some of this is connected to the pieces that are in this room versus the building itself, because I said there was a Sphinx behind me earlier. So there's a Sphinx sculpture right here.
Wow.
But then over here, in this corner with the bookshelf right there.
Oh my gosh. What is that? Is that wood, or what's that sculpted out of?
And look what's on the shelf.
What? What is that?
Could it not only be the things like the museum itself, but possibly the things that are inside the museum? Marcus, do a lot of these items have some sort of like significance or energy that you feel could be igniting what's going on in the museum itself?
Yes, well, I did want to chime in and say that 2 weeks ago, we had a friend of ours who is a Yale Egyptologist summon Abraxas.
Summon how? By the way.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That we had.
Summon. Elaborate on summon at Abraxas.
Yeah.
So our friends were talking a bit about the history of magic in ancient Egypt. But at the same time, there was a summoning, you know, through the words, the ancient words, to summon the particular god Abraxas, or Abraxas, depending on, you know, your what point in history they're spelling it.
And what do we know about Abraxas? Is it malevolent? I know nothing about.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Abraxas is an ancient deity, sort of a demigod, who was a balance keeper, if you would. Any sort of sensitivity to that could definitely be due to that summoning.
Tammie, go.
The K2 just went off as we were talking about this right now. It went up to, I just saw it it just spiked right there. And Haley Castellano, they caught that. There was something about magic. They kept on commenting there in the comment section. There's something about magic, and Marcus just nailed it right there. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
So,
David L Sloan, bring it in. What?
Yeah, and Haley's been commenting. She says, I can't get the whole name. It's not coming in right, but it's showing me Isis, Horus, gods of Egypt. What is happening here? Glowing symbols. It's all over the room.
Wow. Okay, Courtney. Now this comes down to you. You are being judged. Are you? You are now having a demigod determining whether you are evil or good, theoretically.
And it says it's. He says it's chuffing like a tiger. What is this thing?
Yes.
It's chuffing
yes,
like a
that's
tiger.
what I heard.
Courtney, be careful.
Okay.